Is this thing on? What's up, guys? I know it has been so long since I posted a video. Oh my god. So yeah, with the yawning and how dead tired I look. Yes, I have started going back to college. I am exhausted. It's literally day 2. And I had my Tuesday and Thursday classes today. And literally my Spanish teacher didn't even show up. And we had to sit in the room for 30 minutes because that's like... Alright, so if you are not in college or you're just starting to go to college, depending on what university or state college you go to, there's like an allotted time period for your professor to show up. And if they don't show up within, some people it's 15 minutes, other places it's 30 minutes. Mine is 30 minutes. But since my professor didn't show up within 30 minutes, we all got to leave. And this morning when I woke up, like, I checked my notebook last night and like I swore my class was at 9:30 today. And that's my Wednesday class, it's at 9:30. So I woke up at like 7:45, and if you know me, you know I don't like waking up before 11. But started getting ready, saw it was like 8 o'clock, and I live like 30 minutes from my college. And parking is such a hassle because they are building like a new student center. So literally there's like 600 to 800 parking spots that are like have been taken away or like taken up by construction equipment. So parking always takes like 20 minutes itself. Plus then I'd have to go all the way across campus to get to my class. So like I wanted to make sure I had plenty of time. So I actually ended up leaving the house at like 8:20 when I should have left at 7:45. So I'm panicking, freaking out the entire way, and I get halfway there. I'm about to leave the town that I live in to go to Daytona, and I look at my notebook again to see what room it is, to see if I can park close to that building. It was at 11. I'm so tired. I can't really even focus. Like, that's how exhausted I am. And it's already like almost 3 o'clock now, and I work at 5. So like I've got 2 hours to kill. I brought lunch, and yet I still want to go spend money. So that's why I'm sitting in the parking garage of my work trying to make a pointless video. Alright, so if you guys follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, you'll see that I posted a picture last night of me and a snake around my neck. Literally, I had a customer come in at like 8:20. We close at 9, and he walks up. I don't even see it. I guess he like had it around his neck and I just wasn't paying attention. And he was returning something to exchange it for another speaker, and so I went behind the desk and I started to do the return form. And I went around the desk to the customer side and was trying to get the speaker down, and I thought he put his arm like around my neck, and I was gonna like look down to like move his hand off, and like I saw like snake skin. I kid you not, I swear, like I thought I was gonna pass out. Like I teared up, like I was because I have a deathly fear of snakes. Snakes are my number one enemy. I hate them. And I didn't know if it was poisonous. I didn't know if it was gonna bite me, and I know snakes like sense fear, so I was like trying to remain calm during the entire situation. And he's like, oh, pose for a picture. I was like, can you please just take it off? He's like, oh, just one picture and I'll take it off. I'm like, please take the snake off me, please. And I felt it move, and I was like, all right, I'll pose for your damn picture. Just take the snake off. So I posed, and my coworker, because I was doing radio last night, so my coworker took my phone. He was like, oh, I'll get a picture for you too. And literally, out of the 2 pictures, the first one, I'm looking at him, and you could just see fear like all over my face. Like I was trying to hold it together. And then after he took the picture, I like looked down at it, and it just had its like head resting. And I was like, this isn't so bad. And then it moved again, and I was like, nope, take it off. I was like, I can't do it. So, but I kind of, I guess, halfly overcame a fear. of snakes. Oh my god. If it looks like I'm tearing up, it's just because I'm yawning and there's not enough, surprisingly not enough oxygen going to my brain. But that's probably the craziest thing that's happened in the past week. Honestly, like, I need ideas for content. There's no like other video creators like in my area, so it's like hard to collab with people. I will say though, there was one vlogger that reached out to me on Twitter. He's super chill. I will put his channel in the little thumbnail thing right here. Definitely go check him out. He's got some good content. But yeah, I'm hoping to be doing some cool stuff soon. I know October is going to be a busy month because we're going to Atlanta for Walker Stalker Con, and then so probably in like September and in October I will probably do a series of stuff to do in fall when you're single, and trying to find some stuff that's cool to do in Florida in fall. It's always hot as hell in Florida. The only time it's like semi-cold, it's like January through March. That's it. So that will be interesting. But let's actually get to the point of why you clicked on this video. So I was actually going to run a Tinder experiment because obviously if you've seen my social medias, I am not a pole. I am not a size 2. There's nothing wrong with being, you know, a size 2, and there's nothing wrong with being a size 22. But guys, since it's cuffing season, are all over Tinder and Bumble and whatever other dating sites have popped up in recent years. But because Tinder's so popular, I guess, I was gonna do an experiment with skinnier pictures of me versus pictures where I look a little bit heavier, just like everybody else on here that's doing those Tinder experiments, and was gonna make a video out of that. So like I filmed like the first intro part of the video, and I went to do my first day's experiment on like the 24th, and I was just swiping right, and one of the matches that caught my eye was, because where I live there's Stetson College, and the mascot is John B. Stetson. It's literally the guy that makes John B. Stetson is the guy that made, like, you know, the cowboy hats and the Stetson hats. So somebody made like a mascot like a Tinder page for the mascot, and we matched. And I know like other like restaurants will do it, or like Santa Claus or Coca-Cola have done them, and you either get like discounts or it's like special previews for movies. So I thought I was gonna get like discounted tickets for like the football season, because football is around the corner. And I matched, waited a few minutes, nothing came through. So like I put like laughing faces, because, you know, I figured it was probably a joke at that point, and I thought it was funny. And the next morning they replied and said, "Do you know who this is?" And I said no, but I thought it was pretty funny. And damn, I wish I could pull it up. But basically, like, this guy was like, "Well, I know who you are." And I was like, "Well, yeah, you know, you're kind of looking at my profile." And I was like, "What do you know about me?" You know, just seeing what he could pull from my profile and then try to say something about it. And he literally gave me like the old phone number I had not even a month ago. And he was like, "Your phone number is 386 yada yada yada." And I was like, all right, this is a little creepy. And I was like, do I know you, or like, should I know who you are? And he was like, "You don't know who I am, but I know everything about you." And I was like, okay. You know, whoever it was, like, they told me where I work. They knew my work schedule for like the past month. They knew where I go to college, knew what courses I was just taking, and like know what side of my town that I live in. Like, I don't think they know my exact address, but And like I messaged like all my friends that have like my new number, and I was like, hey, like, are you guys messing with me, or like is this kind of like some kind of prank? And they were like, no, you know, we don't know who that is. And literally like all my friends are like, you need to watch yourself. So I've kind of been a little on high alert. I park in different areas in my parking lot now, usually where there's security cameras. So that's another reason why I'm in the parking garage, is because there's a ton of cameras in here. But yeah, that's definitely interesting. So I really think it's probably a prank. Either somebody that I matched with in the past and just never met, or whether it's one of my older friends that doesn't have my new number. Yeah, I'll probably keep an eye on it, but I don't think I'm gonna be doing the Tinder experiment video anymore, so that kind of freaked me out a little bit. Sorry this video sucked. Feel free to give it a thumbs down, because I probably would. And since you've stuck around this long, you might as well go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, follow me on social media so you know what's happening in the now. Hopefully there will be an interesting video for next week. Hopefully this weekend I will do something other than working or studying. Actually, because everybody's pretty much going back to college now, if you're a first-time college student and college is a hard transition for you, let me know below and maybe I'll make a video about how my transition into college was. So, alright, see you guys next time.